Hare Krishna, devotees. Raja Kishore Prabhu will read from Srimad Bhagavatam, 10th canto, 34th chapter, about Shankhachuda story. Not about him, like about Krishna. We call it about Shankhachuda. And then we read same story from Srila Rupa Goswami Lalita Madhava. And please hear attentively what you can ask properly questions and also answer my questions. How this story relate to us and for chanting holy name. It's very important. So very attentively here.
So we're reading from Bhagavatam, 10th canto, 34th chapter, starting from verse 20. Okay, there will be 12 verses. Once, Lord Govinda and Lord Rama, the performers of wonderful feats, were playing in a forest at night with the young girls of Raja. Krishna and Balaram wore flower garlands and spotless garments, and their limbs were beautifully decorated and anointed. The women sang their glories in a charming way, bound to them by affection. The two lords praised the nightfall, signaled by the rising moon and the appearance of stars, a lotus-scented breeze and bees intoxicated by fragrance of jasmine flowers. Krishna and Balaram sang, producing the entire range of musical sounds simultaneously. Their singing brought happiness to the ears and minds of all living beings. The gopis became stunned when they heard that song, forgetting themselves. O king, they did not notice that their fine garments were becoming loose and their hair and garlands disheveled. While Lord Krishna and Lord Balaram thus played according to their own sweet will and sang to the point of apparent intoxication, a servant of Kuvera, named Shankhachuda, came upon the scene. O king, even as the two lords looked on, Shankhachuda brazenly began driving the woman off toward the north. The women, who had accepted Krishna and Balaram as their lords, began to cry out to them. Hearing the devotees crying out, "Krishna, Rama!" and seeing that they were just like cows being stolen by a thief, Krishna and Balaram began to run after the demon. The lords called out in reply, "Do not fear." Then they picked up logs of the shala tree and quickly pursued the lowest of Guyakas, who swiftly ran away. When Shankhachuda saw two of them coming towards him like the personified force of time and death, he was filled with anxiety. Confused, he abandoned the woman and fled for his life. Lord Govinda chased the demon whenever he ran, eager to take his crest jewel. Meanwhile, Lord Balaram stayed with the woman to protect them. The mighty Lord overtook Shankhachuda from a great distance, as if from nearby, "My dear king," and then with his fist the Lord removed the wicked demon's head, together with his crest jewel. Having thus killed the demon Shankhachuda and taken away his shining jewel, Lord Krishna gave it to his elder brother with great satisfaction as the gopis watched.
It was a small story, quite a small story from 10th canto. And now Srila Rupa Goswami explained in Lalita Madhava same story, light differently.
So, Kundalata. O handsome Krishna, please install Radha on the jewel throne. Krishna does that. Lalita. Stop.
Just a second. I thought what has happened. First part of Lalita Madhava, Srila Rupa Goswami explains Leelas in Vrindavan. Then Lalita Madhava is going to Dwaraka, change whole scene to Dwaraka. But first it was in Vrindavan. And in Vrindavan, Radha and Krishna if gopis met in Kunj and bowers of Vrindavan. And somehow, where was it golden throne? And it's very important because translation of Lalita Madhava was made first on English by Kushakrata Prabhu, and it was like 20-30 years same translation with wrong translation. It was completely wrong translation, this point. And I will explain when we come to.
Lalita. Lalita. Stop the tinkling of Shankhachuda's bracelets. Someone may guess that we are here. Shankhachuda enters and hides among the vines.
Just a second. In Chaitanya Chaitamrita, Krishnadas Goswami told how Lord Chaitanya met Rupa Goswami in Puri and wrote some few verses what Srila Rupa Goswami wrote, and was amazed and brought Ramananda Rai, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, great scholars, brought to Rupa Goswami and told them, where is Rupa Goswami? And he is best of writers of poems. And Ramananda Rai and Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya themselves was great poets and like knowledge of Sanskrit and everything. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would like to check them. Is it some jealousy in the heart? And it's no trace of jealousy. It's nice. But Ramananda Rai started to ask Rupa Goswami about poems. What did you write, Rupa? And Vidagda Madhava, Lalita Madhava. So explain please how actors, how you explain names of actors in your poem, in your like for theater is some rules. And here no one came and told, oh, now on this scene will come Shankhachuda. Shankhachuda came, for example, from this door himself. And no one told, this is Shankhachuda. Usually Sutradhara. Sutradhara is sutra, thread, and dhara, keep thread. So it's one who tells story. So between dialogues, between some he explains what's happened next or now, Sutradhara. And here is no such things, because Rupa Goswami very nicely put word Shankhachuda in the mouth of Lalita. Lalita told something, told Shankhachuda, and meaning is wrong. It's not Shankhachuda. Lalita doesn't think about Shankhachuda. Shankhachuda wasn't on the scene at all. And bracelets of Shankhachuda, it's wrong. Nothing of this exists. So I ask scholars, so now we don't know what is on Shaurasena language. It's not Sanskrit. It's Shaurasena language what was 500 years ago in Vrindavan. So now it's called Vrajavasha. It's slightly different from Hindi, from Sanskrit. And before it was called Shauraseni. And even Sanskrit grammars, knowledge of Sanskrit doesn't know Shaurasena language. But most of words is similar, like most of the words. So we does not find what name of Shankhachuda means in such a case. Once more, Shankhachuda told, or Lalita told.
Lalita, stop thinking. Oh no, stop the tinkling of Shankhachuda bracelets. Someone may guess that we are here.
So it's nonsense. It doesn't mean any sense. Which Shankhachuda bracelets we have? We don't have any Shankhachuda bracelets. So what is it? It can be any way understand what we are meeting secretly, Radha and Krishna, and Lalita told, so don't make big noise. This is the point. Don't make big noise. If someone can hear us. So, and because Rupa Goswami used this word Shankhachuda, everyone who was present 500 years ago with Rupa Goswami wrote for them, so we know what it means. Maybe some bracelets, or what is it? Shankhachuda, basically it's like who's on hairs, Chuda. Chuda money, for example. Chuda money, it means money, some brilliant or some jewels on the head, on your hairs. And hairs is like here. For example, 10th canto Srimad Bhagavatam told how Krishna took Radharani in the forest alone, and all gopis on rasa dance, leaving them alone, and took Radharani. And he stopped some place, took flowers and make Radharani Chuda. So Keshava means Krishna who did something with Kesha of Radharani, with hairs of Radharani. And her hairs, he made like Chuda. And Chuda usually it's men's. Maybe Indian knows what Chuda it means. It's men. Because woman it's called differently. It's like, how is it called? When one or two braids, yeah. But I ask Hindu name for it. Braids, how is Hindu? Huh? Chutia. Yeah. So Chuda, it means Chuda only men wears. So Shankhachuda. Shankha means this conch. So Shankhachuda means on whose hairs, men hairs. Here is Shankha. Shankhachuda. It was some gem, special gem. And whole story about what is happened because Krishna wants this gem for Radha. This special Syamantaka gem. Shankhachuda was servant of Kuvera, and one story about him, what he saw in Kuvera's treasure room, this gem, Syamantaka gem, and he stole it. So, but it was so brilliant gem. But if he puts on his hairs, Chuda, so Shankhachuda, and Krishna wants this jewel because it's eternally belongs to Radha. For Krishna, eternally Kaustubha, you know, yeah, Kaustubha gem. It's Krishna gem. Krishna wears Kaustubha, and Radharani wears Syamantaka gem. It's many stories how about this Kaustubha and Syamantaka. So in Nara Lila, in Bauma Lila, when it's 5,000 years ago or somewhere in material universes, when Krishna comes, he born like child from womb of Yashoda. Some Indians believe what he was born from Devaki, but anyway, Gaudiya Vaishnava explained he was born in Vrindavan from womb of Yashoda with sister Yogamaya. And when Krishna, and this Kaustubha gem is quite big, and Tattva Siddhanta about Kaustubha gem, what this gem, all jivas inside this gem. all jivas, all unlimited jivas in this gem. So it's special, very special. And it's big. So just think what your child born with some gem. It cannot be. It cannot be Naralila, human-like pastimes. If child born with some gem, yeah, special gem. So Krishna was born without gem, but his eternal form with gem. Gem is not different from Krishna. It's tattva, it's tattva siddhanta, it's like our philosophy. What belongs to Krishna, it's not different from him. What belongs to Radha, not different from Radha. Radha, Mahabhava Sarupa. So Shamantaka also Mahabhava. It's our tattva siddhanta, philosophy. So Krishna needs to receive this Kaustubha gem during childhood pastimes. Do you know how he received Kaustubha? Who knows? Who knows? How Krishna received his eternal Kaustubha gem? Why you don't know? It's in Krishna book. Srila Prabhupada asks us, read every day Krishna book. During 1 year you can read 3 times, all 90 chapters, 4 times. So you must know.
I know, but only difficult speaking.
Okay. I also cannot speak English. I try. Sometimes I remember just finishing. In our monastery, we speak Russian because in Lithuania we have Ukrainian devotees, we have Litovishkis, Latvian, Estonian devotees, many different devotees in monastery, and common language is Russian, so I never speak English or Finnish well. So please excuse me. That's why I asked him to read at least what can be read. And I explained something. But now it's very interesting. You need to understand. Kaustubha gem, Krishna received from Naga Patnis, from Kaliya wives. Now you remember story? No. Okay. Krishna was very small, and he was with cows and boys, friends, sakas. He was in forest, and it was very hot season. And cows go first to river, to Yamuna, and drank water from poison. Just part of Yamuna river make some little, not lake, but somehow hrada. It's called from Sanskrit hrada. Not river, Yamuna goes like this, but make some part, pond or something. And where was Kaliya snake? Very poisonous, very ancient, with many wives, many children. And everyone who drink or was there die. So cows died, and when Krishna with sakas came there, because Gopas, Gopal means go cow, and Pal, Palana, protect. Who protects cows? It's cows, it's whole life of Gopas. If we think, like, if we come home to Vrindavan without cows, it's like our fathers and mothers will be very, very upset, because they gave us cows what we should protect them. But now all are dead, all cows dead. So boys drink poison water and collapse. And Krishna crying. And with crying, he, with his merciful glances, brought them back to life. And then he jumped to river and fight with Kali. And when Kali was subdued, Nagapatnis came and said, please don't kill Kali. Don't kill our husband. And Krishna said, okay. And Nagapatnis gave to Krishna many jewels and also this Kaustubha gem. So that's story how Krishna received Kaustubha gem. But it's his eternal gem. So Radharani, her eternal gem is Shamantaka. But she need to receive somehow. So this story of Shankhachuda, about how Radharani received this gem. And in Srimad Bhagavatam, it's not told what she received. Rupa Goswami especially wrote this pastime, how Radharani received the gem. So Shankhachuda came to his son. Okay.
This girl on the jewel throne looks like a girl described by Govardhan Malla. I know that now is my chance. Now I will do my work. He stands in the forest grove. Krishna. Beloved, please decorate the sapphire chair of my lap for a moment. Radha. O Prince of Gokula, this is not proper for respectable girls and from the best of men such as you. This breaks the rules of religion. A voice from behind the scenes. O granddaughter Radha, where have you gone for such a long time? Krishna. Kundalata, why is Mukara complaining?
Mukara is grandmother of Radharani.
Kundalata loves, O charming Krishna, of what importance is the poverty of old ladies, complaining to persons like you, an amorous hero who enjoying pastimes in the forest groves, makes waves of playful silent glances. Mukara enters looking at Radha Krishna before her. She says to herself, ah, a great misfortune. Why had this Kalpalata creeper abandoned a sandal tree to rest on this castor oil plant?
This is poem. If you cannot understand, she speaks not straight. She said, why is Kalpalata desire fulfill line, how is it, liana?
Wine.
Wine. Why she abandoned her like tree? Usually wine goes, keeps tree. It means girl and husband, wife and father and husband usually is lover and like two lovers. And Mukara explained like this, why Radharani, who has husband Abhimanyu, why she left Abhimanyu and came to Krishna. It's like this. So it means Mukara knows about love affairs of Radharani. But she so much loves Radharani, what she keeps quiet. She don't tell anyone about granddaughter.
So that was in her thoughts, and now she says openly, my child, you have become a pet doll for the crushed jewel of debauchees. Lalita, playing a trick. Noble lady, look, this Krishna has tricked us and is making fun of us. Mukara, debauchee, stop! Krishna, aside, this old lady is very harsh. For this reason, I will now hide. He does that. Mukara, angrily, Lalita, chase him, chase the rascal. Lalita, Ah, why do you flee? Mukara. Running ahead, she reaches the grove. In a menacing tone she says, by good luck, we have caught you, O snake, that attacks the does of the gopis. By good luck, we have caught you. Krishna. Frightened, he says to himself, how will this almost blind old lady see me in this dense darkness? Mukara repeatedly turns her head, looking everywhere. Krishna, aside, the old lady has seen a flower floating in the sky. Mukara, oh, it's very dark. Krishna smiles. Mukara, going to another place. Ah, now we got you. Looking again, she becomes frightened. Oh, rascal! Purnamasi spoke the truth when she said you could assume many forms like those of Nrsimha and Varaha. You have now assumed the form of this terrifying demon, as brilliant as sun. This form frightens me.
So, Mukara saw Shankhachuda instead of Krishna. Krishna is black, and Mukara told this, its translation goes like snake, but it's actually black snake, Krishna. And Mukara, it's very nice relationship between boy and grandmother or grandfather. With mother and father, Indians knows. With mother and father, it's very obedient and like very official sometimes. Very nice relations, very strict relationships. But with grandmother and grandfather, you can play. It's like friendly relationships, not vatsalyaras. It's vatsalya with mixed with sakya, and sakyaras it's funny. It's like and Mukara. You heard many times now from small part of Lalita Madhava how Mukara called Krishna. Very bad names. In Sanskrit it's like many bad names. And Krishna told to Uddhava what I prefer when grandmothers in Vrindavan call me bad names. When I like it more when Brahmanas chant Vedas. So Krishna likes more this chastisement and bad names from mouth of grandmothers in Vrindavan when like great pure Brahmanas chant Vedas. Because it's so sweet in Vrindavan. Mukara doesn't mean what she said. It's like calling Krishna bad names, but she so much loves Krishna. This we need to understand. What everybody in Vrindavan likes Krishna.
Shankhachuda. By good luck, I have escaped the gaze of that boy who was personification of all powerful heroes. He slips away. All the gopis, seeing the demon, they became frightened. Noble lady, save us, save us! Mukara, angrily, dark Krishna, this is not right! Lalita, fool! Do you think this terrible demon is Krishna in disguise? Shankhachuda, now, in order to fulfill the unfulfilled desire of my dear friend King Kamsa, I will take the throne with this girl and take her away. He does that and then exits with Radha.
This verse, what I want to explain after we finish this lila, this verse was translated before and many years was wrong translation. What Shankhachuda grabbed Radhika by the hairs and took her away. So you know about Rama Lila, everyone same episode from Ram Lila? What is it?
Ravana,
Ravana. What Ravana?
abducting Sita.
Yeah. Ravana took Sita, but I think everyone know what he doesn't took Sita. He took her shadow. And explanation from every acharya, every saint, what no one material, man, woman, no one can demon, like no one can touch, even touch Sita. So same things with Radharani, because Sita is small part of Radharani. First Radha, Krishna Radha, and then expansion, and then comes Sita. So same rule, no one can touch Radharani. Shankhachuda cannot touch Radharani. And when I read this place, I think this must be something different, because Srila Rupa Goswami cannot write like this. Rupa Goswami is personification of poetry, like in Tattva, Siddhanta. Our Acharya, he knows truth, and he cannot write like this. And we find in Vrindavan elder devotees who knows this Shurasena language. We know Sanskrit and also this Shurasena language. And we explain what this verse not about hairs. It's verse like this, what it's Simhasana, like Radharani was on Simhasana, and Shankhachuda took Simhasana on his head. So it's quite different. So Shankhachuda never touched Radharani. He took whole throne and put on his head, and then start to run. And also in Srimad Bhagavatam, Acharya explained, look, verse how Shankhachuda took girls from Krishna and Balarama. He with lata, how is it?
The rope or
Lata on Hindi, lata. Stick, yeah. He was with stick going. Girls was like cows, so it means he don't touch gopis. It's praman from Srimad Bhagavatam. What he doesn't touch. Didn't touch gopis. So same here, and it's very nice. But what has happened, even if someone took Radharani from Krishna and even don't touch Radharani, but it's very big offense to Krishna. You understand, yeah? It's not difficult to imagine. If you love someone and somebody came and took away your wife or something like this, what you will do? What you will do? Huh? You understand language?
yeah.
You are big, so what you will do? If someone took your wife away? Running after. So you won't kill. So here, how Krishna.
All the gopis, perplexed. Oh Krishna, where are you? Krishna, leave the grove and laments. Eager with hundreds of desires, I brought you to this place deep in Vrindavan forest, filled with the sweet fragrances of this full moon autumn night. Oh beautiful one, Why has cruel fate, appearing as a tricky demon Shankhachuda, now carried you far away? Angrily walking about. Noble lady, don't fear, I will rescue her. Mukara, with tears. O moon-faced boy, may victory attend you.
This is very funny. Actually, we need to hear with such attention and be sajatiya with actors. It's called Sadarani Karana process, official process how to meditate of Leelas, on Leelas. Sadarani Karana means I took inside very much and I try to understand Krishna or Radha or somebody, Lalita, who is there. And now Mukara, before that, told Krishna, you're a black snake, you're a rascal, you're... And now, how she told to Krishna?
O moon-faced boy, may victory attend you.
Just that is very funny. It's like, before Krishna was very bad. Now Krishna told, I will chastise this demon. I will save Radharani. And Mukara, oh moon face boy, I bless you.
Krishna, with chivalrous pride. Wicked demon, offensive to Shri Radha, I feel great pain because I cannot spend eternity torturing you. The wicked black night of death now chases you, covering you with all its limbs. How will I torture you forever if you merely die? He exits. Kundal.
You need to stop, because it's also a very special episode. I hope you understand his English.
Yes, it's fine, Maharaj.
Fine?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you see inside this picture what's happened. Shankhachuda took Radha on the throne and started to run. And Krishna explained his anger in such a beautiful way. I would like to torture you for eternity. So, unlimited time. I want but I kill you now. Not like this. Because I want to play. I don't want to spend time for killing you. I want to play with my Radha. So it's like in one sentence, it's whole, so beautiful. Krishna is unlimitedly beautiful. In one sentence, it's like two complete different emotions. I want to kill someone, it means like you're angry. You're very angry. And if you are angry, you cannot be funny, like humorous. But in Krishna, all rasas inside, all different emotions. And it can be simultaneously. He can cry and smile same time. He can do everything in same time. So it's very funny. Like, I will torture you forever, but I cannot. I will kill you now. Okay.
Kundalata. Lalita, look! Shankhachuda has abandoned Radha, and now he's going to fight with Krishna. A voice from behind the scenes. What is child Krishna, as handsome as Kamadeva and delicate as new sprouts on a tamala tree, in comparison to this degraded Yaksha giant, whose arms like palm trees and whose chest like a mountainside? Alas, Krishna does not even have an expert friend to help him. O Queen of Raja, Yashoda, we cannot know how you must be suffering now. Hearing this, everyone is overcome with grief. Pulling the curtains aside, Purnamasi hurriedly enters. Purnamasi. Daughter Lalita, don't be unhappy. Know that this demon is a spark soon to be extinguished. A voice from behind the scenes. With the chivalrous strength of his arms, powerful Krishna attacked the hideous form of Shankhachuda demon, who had fearsome curling fangs in a horrible mouth. In the middle of forest, Krishna, who wears peacock feather in his hair, struck Shankhachuda with million of blows, killed him, and took from his crown a jewel as effulgent as the sun. Purnamasi. On the pretext of pulling out the jewel, Lord Krishna is fortunately pulled out Shankhachuda's life. Today there will certainly be a great feast for the starving jackals of Vrindavan forest. Looking again, she becomes delighted. Look, look! The demon has lost his protection. Now he has accepted his death. Again, a voice from behind the scenes. With his fist, lotus-eyed Lord Krishna playfully struck the sinful-hearted Yaksha and forcibly took from him the treasure of his life breath. Purnamasi. Looking ahead, she becomes blissful. Krishna, who ferociously attacked the demon and angrily threw its crown to the ground and was praised by demigods showering flowers, delights our eyes. Vishaka. Noble lady, look! Balaram and all of Krishna's friends have come here. Purnamasi. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, has now given the beautiful regal jewel to Balaram. Lalita. Look, after sending his friends away, Krishna now alone approaches Radha. Purnam.
Okay. When Balarama understands what Krishna wants to give this gem to Radha, but if Krishna will give this Shamantaka gem to Radha and all gopis see this, it will be some jealousy between girls. And because every girl think Krishna loves me, and every girl wants this gem from Krishna. Yeah. So Krishna thinks, I cannot give to Radha like this. And it's trick. No, Krishna thinks, if I give it to Balaram, everyone understands. Because he is my elder brother. It's my present to my elder brother Balaram with gem. Okay. And Balarama understand. And Balarama understood. Balarama gave this gem to Madhumangal. So it's like some conspiracy going on. Because if Balarama gave to Radha, it's also gopis like think, oh, it's maybe some conspiracy. But now, because Madhumangal received gem, Madhumangal is funny, it's joker. So Vidushaka. He can give to Radha and no one can do anything with it. Mm-hmm. So what you can do with this funny boy joker? And Madhumangal gave the jewel to Radharani. That's how Shamantaka now belongs to Radha. And in this story, very much something for us and for our chanting holy name. So what you understand from this story, according to it? It's one story about, can tell us many things, but I want you to speak about holy name, chanting holy name, according to this story. It's not school. I will not give marks, 2 or 5 or 10. Like you can say something. guess something? Hmm?
It's very private.
Hmm?
Private.
Private, but about holy name.
Yeah, it is a very private connection when chanting the holy name.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I got from this.
Story, how connect?
There was maybe some. You mean that there was some privacy between Radha and Krishna?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So, and are we chanting private? How you connect with privacy? Because I can guess something from what you told, but maybe you can explain more. Huh? No? Maybe what when we chant and understand Hare means or Radha or Hara, Hare or Radharani, and Krishna and Radha Krishna, it's very private things. So we need to be very conscious when we chant their names. If you chant for your friend, and your friend has wife or girlfriend, and you know names, some name, your friend and his girlfriend, and you cannot chant with two names like everywhere, yeah. No one should know. For example, at school when you're 15, Krishna is 15, Radharani same age, little less. So it's not openly discussed. And in Vrindavan, no one should know except gopis with relationships. Mukara knows, but she quiet. But Yashoda doesn't know. Mother of Krishna even don't know about relationship with Krishna with Radha. Nanda Maharaj don't know. Many Sakas, friends of Krishna, don't know. So Krishna doesn't tell even for his friends. Some special friends know. Subala know. Ujjvala know. So not everyone knows about Radha and Krishna. This, I think, private. So we also, when we chant, it's private. But next question: why we go on the street and chant? What even some dacoits can hear. We chant Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. And everyone. And it's Lord Chaitanya wants us to go outside and chant Hare Krishna, Radha Krishna. Why? How you can explain if it's private, why we go outside?
I don't go.
They doesn't understand, so it's okay.
Huh?
They doesn't understand, so it's okay.
We don't understand what we're chanting.
Yeah, that's okay. That's good.
If I understand.
Special music.
Usually, even devotees don't understand what it's Radha Krishna. Usually, translation what Prabhupada gave, it's all energy of God. So Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead, and Hare or Hara, it means His energy. So not everyone knows what Hare means Radha. So it means like some private. But this story about something different, guess more. What is the situation, main situation in this story? What's happened?
Kalia was killed. Kalia, the
Yeah.
serpent was killed.
It's not about Kali.
Ah, okay,
It's-
then you-
Radha
okay.
got abducted.
Huh?
Radharani got abducted.
Who take Radharani?
Shankhachuda.
Shankhachuda took Radharani. This story. and Krishna saved. And Krishna was happy or angry when someone took Radharani? Huh?
He was angry.
Very angry. Yeah? Wants to just,
Kill you.
not just kill, but
Let it suffer until it
like eternally killing. It means like once killing, same time alive, killing, killing. So touch him like anything. And it's not funny. It's funny for us. It's really funny. Yeah. But if we go inside, it's not funny. It's not funny story if we put it to holy name and to us. It was explained. Hare means Radha. So you chant Radha Krishna. Yes? You chant Radha Krishna. Now connect with this story. 3 persons on the stage. Radha, Krishna, Shankhachuda. 3 persons on the stage. Bhakta, you. Name of Radha, name of Krishna. Name of Radha does not independent. Naminan, abhinatvan namanamino. Not different name, not different from nami, from person. You understand it, yeah? So, Hare means Radha, it's Radha. Krishna or Rama means Krishna himself. So, 3 persons on the stage. You took your japa, it's you, 1, and then Radha, Krishna. Same things. Can you do something wrong? Like Shankhachuda? You understand what I mean? Just think. Can you do something wrong with Radha and Krishna when you chant? Like Shankhachuda did.
I was thinking, now that you put it like that, that maybe if we don't chant attentively Radha's name, Krishna could get angry.
It's one, but not for killing. Okay, you're not. you're not attentive. Okay, you're not attentive. You don't take Radha. Shankhachuda took away Radha. So, can you took away Radha from Krishna when you chant?
No.
If we,
Huh?
with offenses like material, we have this inclination to material life and we are greedy for matter, which is actually Krishna's property, which is his energies, and in that way then if we are offensive to the holy name and we are materialistic and like that, so we can then separate it in a way.
It's like I mentioned about Ravana took Sita, yes? It's same things. Same explanation of Acharya. And Srila Prabhupada many times told us, don't try to take something from Krishna. Take his energy to yourself. So explore material energy or spiritual energy for yourself. And meaning of Mahamantra, like what Srila Prabhupada gave. Oh, energy of Krishna, please accept me, engage me in service of Krishna. Yes? So I want to serve Radha and Krishna. So how you can try to take away Radha from Krishna, Hare from Krishna? How? You just think, okay, oh energy of Krishna, give me money, give me that, give me car, give me wife, husband, house, everything. Yeah? So, in some sense, it's you're a little thief, not Shankhachuda. But Shankhachuda, Krishna wants to kill forever. But think like this. It's not proper to take Radha from Krishna. It's not proper to take from Krishna little bit. Not whole Radha. Okay, you are afraid. Take whole Radha. Take all energies from Krishna. Yeah? You are not so powerful to take all energies from Krishna. But we're very small thieves. we want from Krishna something. So when we chant and want to steal from Krishna something, it means we want to steal some portion of Radha. Because Radharani in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami wrote beautiful words, Purna Shakti. Krishna Purna Shaktiman. Duyu Vastu Nahi Beda Shastra Praman. Shastra Praman, Shastra explains, it's proof from Shastra. What Radha Purna Shakti, full Shakti. Krishna Purna Shaktiman, source of energy. And between them, no difference. They're together. You cannot separate energy from source of energy. You cannot separate. But we are so small thief, we want to take some part of energy for ourselves. It's not bhakti, and it's not pleased for Krishna. When we want inside to take something from Krishna. You understand? It's some relevant, this story, some relevant for us. We are not Shankhachuda. But because we don't think deeply about stories, about these transcendental leelas, just we think, oh, it's some story about Krishna. No, it's every story relevant to us also, on our level. And on our level, when we think inside, we have some motivation, not pure motivation for chanting. It means we don't please Krishna, really. And if we want to steal more, when we need to life, it means Krishna can be angry, even with us. If we want to steal from Krishna big portion, like Ravana, complete Sita stealing, Shankhachuda completely wants to steal Radha. He wants to steal Radha because Kamsa asked him. Kamsa asked, bring me Radha. So be careful. Our practice, Uttama Bhakti, Anya Abhilashita Shunyam. Shunyam means empty from any Anya. Abhilash, Ita. Abhilash, desires. Ita means even smell of desires.
Some problem.
Yeah, sorry. Maybe
We can switch off. This.
It's off.
Off.
It's not connected with this.
Yeah, but you can use your mic instead of this one.
Yeah, good. Some questions? Yes.
You explained us about Anya Abhilashita Shunyam, but at the same time there is some stories in Srimad Bhagavatam about some saints or some kings. They wanted something for maybe for themselves.
No, big story about Dhruva.
No, yeah,
Yeah,
like
he wants very much.
and like
He wants too much.
yeah. And like
So, Hari Bol.
преданный
Хари.
Алекс, тот, который жену хотел.
Когда?
Мудрец. Не Кашкев, а как?
Когда маму?
Kardamam,
Kardamam.
yes, like Kardamam. He
Hari,
wants,
Hari.
wanted a wife, and
Mhm.
in all that stories, the Krishna, Acharya says that if we want something, we have to.
Srimad and everybody understands what he told.
Yeah.
Akama sarva kama va moksha kama udaradih. It's Srimad Bhagavatam. Even you have some desires. You have sakama. It's sakama. You want something from Krishna. You want his energy. It's not pure bhakti. And Krishna understands what we are not Shankhachuda. He can reciprocate with us, not like with poor bhaktas.
Yeah.
And here, think about us like father thinks about child.
Okay.
Like child doesn't understand what is love at all. Until some age, or maybe until death, doesn't understand what he need to pay back to father and mother. Doesn't understand what he need to love his mother and father. But child, small child don't understand. And mother, father still love child, give everything, and when they know what child will grow up and will understand what is love. And usually if it's nice karma and nice father mother, child will be in some age, will love mother and father. It will be good relationships when not anymore talk about mother and father. So in every these stories, it's some Krishna understand. They don't understand what is real love, what is real bhakti. And Srimad Bhagavatam explains what bhakti can be, some bhakti can be practiced even in tamagun, in rajagun, in sattvagun. But real bhakti is anya bilashta shunyam. Jnana karma dhyana varitama nakulyana Krishna nushilana bhakti utama. This is real bhakti. What? And it's never can be forced yourself. What you say, I will have bhakti. You cannot have bhakti without mercy. Bhakti needs to come. So Krishna understands this and not think about us like he thinks about Shankhachuda. It's just explanations with relevant what we are not child, and we need this explanation what our bhakti become more pure. Understand? That's why Srimad Bhagavatam not finished on fourth chapter, fourth canto. Dhruva Maharaj story, oh, okay, you can desire many things from Krishna and you will come to Krishna, that's end. Happy end, okay? No. Srimad Bhagavatam continue, 5th chapter, 6th chapter, and more about bhakti. More pure bhakti. More pure bhakti. With every canto, more pure bhakti. And 10 canto, most pure bhakti. Gopis, Brajavasis. Don't take anything from Krishna. All what they have will they give to Krishna. This is bhakti. So Srimad Bhagavatam gives comparison to different stage of love. And we, like devotees, we need to hear about what is love. It can be like Dhruva's, it's not love really. And up to Gopis love. Not stay in childish form of bhakti. Okay, Krishna, I chant your name because I need something and I understand you gave me. I chant and my karma, bad karma goes away, I feel better, so I will chant. It's not bhakti. Okay, maybe. More questions? What we do? Finished?
Sorry?
Finished?
Yeah, if you want, you can finish also.
Okay, we can think 5-10 minutes, okay?